in this lecture we will discuss about trigonometric ratios for complementary angles. Complementary angles are the ones whose sum is 90 degrees. So if we take angle C in this right angle triangle, which is right angled at B, this angle C if we take as theta, then angle A will be 90 minus theta. So first we will write the 6 ratios for angle theta. Then we will write the 6 ratios for 90 minus theta, and we will see the relation between these all. Okay. So first is sine theta. For this theta, the side opposite, it is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So side opposite is perpendicular. For theta, the side opposite is AB upon the hypotenuse is AC. Now for cos, the adjacent side or the base is BC and the hypotenuse is AC. Tan theta for this perpendicular is AB and the base is BC. Without looking at the sides, directly these 3 ratios can be written because these are the reciprocals of the previous ones. So cosec is reciprocal of sine. We can directly write hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Then sec will be reciprocal of this. So hypotenuse upon base. And cot is reciprocal of tan. So base upon perpendicular. Now these are 6 according to the definitions we have written. Now look at this 90 minus theta. For this angle A, the side opposite is BC. So BC upon hypotenuse is AC. Now cos 90 minus theta, for this 90 minus theta, the adjacent side is AB. So base upon hypotenuse. For tan, the perpendicular side is BC and base is AB. For this 90 minus theta, adjacent side is AB. Now similarly, we can write the reciprocals. So here it will be AC upon BC. Next will be AC upon AB and cot, cosec. This is not cosec, this is cot. The last is cot. Cot theta is reciprocal of tan theta. So tan theta, that is reciprocal. So what we have seen? Sine cos tan, 3 basic. These 3 are reciprocal. Sine cos tan for 90 minus theta. Then cosec, sec and cot. Okay. These are 6 ratios for 90 minus theta. These are 6 ratios for angle theta. Now we will see the relation. Sin theta is AB upon AC. We will see cos 90 minus theta is also AB upon AC. It means this. That is, suppose we are giving name A. So here A is matching with this A. Now cos theta is BC by AC. Here it is BC by AC. So this B is related with this B. Similarly, tan is AB by BC. So AB by BC is here. So this is C. This also is C. Same ratio. Okay. Here it is AC by AB. This is AC by AB. So here we will see AC by AB. So this is D and AC by AB. This is D. Next is AC by BC. So here we will look AC by BC. So this is E and this also is AC by BC is E. Last is BC by AB and this is BC by AB. So this is F and this is F. What does it mean? It means that sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. Then tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. And cosec 90 minus theta is sec theta. Then sec 90 minus theta is cosec theta. And cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. These are the relations which we can write like this. The first relation is, we will write one by one. Sin 90 minus theta. I just wrote this all. I have explain it to you. So we will write the complementary angles with the relations for all 6. Okay. So we will see the ratios for complementary angles. The first one is, I'll write from here. The first one is sin 90 minus theta. Sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. Then cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. Then third is tan. Tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. And cosec 90 minus theta is D. You have to see 1, 2, 3, 4 sec theta. Fifth was E, that is sec theta. Sec 90 minus theta, not theta, sorry. Sec 90 minus theta, DE, that is cosec theta. And the last is cot 90 minus theta, that is F, that is tan theta. So what we have seen? Sin 90 minus theta is cos theta, cos 90 is sin, tan 90 minus theta is cot theta, cosec 90 minus theta is sec theta, sec 90 minus theta is cosec theta, and cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. These relations will help us to do the questions based on the angles which are complementary. What does it mean? Suppose two angles are given and they will be given in the combinations of complementary angles. So for example, if it is given cos 43 degrees minus sin 47 degrees. Now these all will be given in the combinations because the relations are like with sin cos is related, with tan cot is related, with sec cosec is related. So the combinations will be given and we will change any one of them. Means if we are changing this, then this will be as it is. Or if you are changing this into 90 minus theta, this will be as it is. Suppose we are changing this. This is cos theta and cos theta is equal to sin 90 minus theta. So in place of this, we can write it as sin 90 minus theta. Here, this we are taking it as theta. So cos theta is sin 90 minus theta and the rest will be as it is. So this 90 minus 43 is 47. So sin 47 degrees minus sin 47 degrees is 0. Either like this or in the combinations, the complementary angles sets will be given and out of two complementary, one ratio we will change. Then automatically the problem will be solved. Sometimes you will find in case it is given like we are getting sin theta into sin theta somewhere. In these type of questions, somewhere we will be getting two ratios which are multiplied. The meaning of this is sin theta square. But the sin theta square, for our convenience, we write it as sin square theta. Clear? This is not true for inverse. Means if you want to write sin theta to the power minus 1, the meaning of this is 1 upon sin theta. And we will not write this in this case what we have done, that is sin of inverse of theta, because the meaning of this is different, that we'll do in more higher classes. So this is sin theta the whole square, which can be written as sin square theta, but this is sin theta to the power of minus 1, means reciprocal of sin theta, which is cosec theta. So some questions can come of this type also. So what we have learnt, the relations of complementary angles, and questions can be asked for the same. Now we will discuss about trigonometric identities. Identities are the rules, or you may say the formula, which is true for all the values of the variables used for the trigonometric ratios. So for that we will take a right angle triangle which is right angled at B and we'll use the Pythagoras theorem first. So AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. This is perpendicular square plus base square is equal to hypotenuse square. One side at a time we will take and we'll divide the whole equation by the square of that side. So first we are taking AC square. It means this equation we are dividing by AC square. So this will be AB square by AC square plus BC square by AC square is equal to AC square by AC square. Now if we have A square by B square, we can write it as A by B the whole square. Similarly, here we will write it as AB by AC the whole square plus BC by AC the whole square is equal to 1. Now look at the figure. AB by AC for angle theta. This AB is side opposite to that and AC is the hypotenuse. So we are considering these ratios for angle theta. So this we can write this AB upon AC as sin theta square. Then for the same theta, BC is the side adjacent to it or base we can call it and AC is the hypotenuse. So this will become cos theta square is equal to 1. This previously I told you we can rewrite it as sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So this is the first identity which shows the relation of sine and cos. Now sine 0 degree is 0, sine 90 is 1. Okay, what we have learnt previously, sine 0 degree is 0, sine 90 degrees is 1, cos 0 degree is 1 and cos 90 degrees is 0. It means these values, what we are taking, they will be true for 0 and 90 and between these all angles. So we may say this angle theta, what we are taking, it can lie between 0 and 1 including 0 and 90 degrees because both sine and cos are defined for 0 and 90 as well as the angles between all these angles. Now we will see the second relation or the second identity. The same equation we have written, same condition by Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. This we will divide the whole equation by second side square. First we took AC, it's a square we divided. Now we are taking BC, it's a square will be divided by the whole equation. Now let's see, this will be AB square by BC square plus BC square by BC square is equal to AC square by BC square. Now this we will rewrite as AB by BC the whole square plus 1 is equal to AC by BC the whole square. Now look at for this theta. AB is perpendicular for it or side opposite and BC is the base. So perpendicular upon base is tan theta. So tan theta square plus 1 is equal to AC is hypotenuse and BC is base or side adjacent to this angle theta. So hypotenuse upon base is sec theta. So that is sec theta. This we will rewrite it as tan squared theta plus 1 is equal to sec square theta. Now, if you see tan 0 degrees, that is 0, and tan 90, that was not defined. Okay, and sec 0, that is 1, and sec 90 degrees, that is also not defined. It means what? This angle theta can be taken as 0 but not 90 degrees. Means the values will vary from 0 to 90 excluding 90. So this is true for including 0 and excluding 90 and all the angles between these two including 0 degrees. Now for the third identity, we will take the third side. The same relation, Pythagoras theorem, and now the left out side was AB. So we will divide the whole equation by AB square. Rewrite it. It is AB square by AB square plus BC square by AB square is equal to AC square by AB square. Now we write this 1 plus BC by AB the whole square. Directly I have written AC by AB the whole square. Now for this theta, BC by AB, that is the base upon perpendicular. So that will be cot. So cot theta, and AC by AB. For theta, AC is hypotenuse and AB is the side opposite or perpendicular. So that is cosec. So the identity is 1 plus cot squared theta is equal to cosec squared theta. Now see, cosec 0 degree is not defined, and similarly if we look at this cot 0, that is also not defined, but for 90 degrees they are defined. So what can we take? This angle theta can lie between 0 and 90, excluding this 0 degrees, but including 90 degrees. So for this case, the theta condition is from 0 to 90, including 90, because for this both cot and cosec are not defined. We can also see the other relations also. One very important relation is between sine, cos and tan. In this right angle triangle, for this theta, sine theta is AB upon AC and cos theta is BC upon AC. If we divide these two, means sine theta by cos theta, that will give us AB by AC divided by BC by AC. So let's see. We'll rewrite it. AB by AC multiplied by AC upon BC. AC will be cancelled. Now look at this AB upon BC. AB upon BC for this theta is tan theta. It means that the relation between sine, cos and tan is sine theta by cos theta is tan theta. This is one relation like this. Suppose we want to change this sine into cot. So we know that sine is reciprocal of cosec. So this cosec we can write as 1 upon sine, and there will be relation between sine and cot. Similarly, if you want to write this sec in terms of cos, or tan in terms of cos, then the sec we will change in terms of cos. Sec will be 1 upon cos. So like this, these all are interconnected or interrelated. So we can express one ratio in terms of the other ratios also. So now we have seen these three identities which can be written in different forms, as well as the relations of all these 6 ratios with each other.